everyone. So I wanted to do a hair care journey sort of thing for my YouTube. I get so many questions on Instagram stories whenever I'm posting about just looking after my hair, trying to grow it. So if you've been on my Instagram for a while, you'll know back in March, just before lockdown, I had my hair cut really short. It looks great. Well, I think it did when it was styled, like really nice. But most of the time I do wear it either up or I wear it like straight, and I think it's really, the shorter your hair is, I think the harder it is to style. So yeah, kind of a regret for me. And all I've done since is just look at like longer hair versions of myself back in the day, so, and just regret. Yeah, so I thought perfect time during lockdown. No one has to see it while I'm trying to do the hair growth process. And I feel like it is, so we're about 2 months on from when I got it done, and it's so much longer than it was, so I'll post a photo just so you can see how short it was, but it was about here. Yeah, so it's doing all right. I think probably an inch maybe in 2 months. So yeah, I'm going to show you some of the different products and some like tips and tricks that I've done in the last 2 months, and I've put so much research in. I've researched everything. When I have a little project for like hair growth, I will read into so much stuff and learn about like ingredients that you should be like concentrating on and look for, and different tips and tricks on how to just like care for your hair a bit more. So I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not qualified in anything like that. I've just done a lot of reading and research, and I've found that a lot of the things, if you just think of it as your hair obviously like grows from your roots, so you want to be protecting all of that just to make sure that's in the best possible condition it can be, but also your split ends. So you might have heard or you might have read that you're supposed to, even though you're supposed to be growing your hair and you want to be growing your hair, that you've got to actually get your hair cut every 12 weeks, I think it is, which doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but the full point is because you will get split ends from like heat damage, and it just natural wear and tear. You will start to notice that you've got split ends, and obviously the more they do split and the higher up they go, you're damaging then all of the hair higher up as well. So the more you can look after the bottom and just make sure that's in the best condition, it's not gonna sort of rise up and start to damage all of your newer hair coming through. So that's basically it. So this tutorial, I think most of it is just about looking after your hair a bit better, and there's one that should help hopefully with my hair growth, so I'll talk about that one first. So I purchased some Biotin tablets. It's very bright. I think that was last week, so I've only actually taken them for a few days. So Biotin tablets they just help a lot of different things to do with your body, but in particular you're maintaining your hair, skin and nails. So I've got really strong nails anyway. I could always do with helping my skin a bit more, but yeah, the main reason was for hair, and when I read online it was a lot to do with like it does help your hair growth, so all for that. And these ones are really cheap as well. I will link all of these products below, or something really similar, yeah, in the links below, so you can just shop anything that I mention. So yeah, I'm going to do another video hopefully in the next few months just to show you progress I've made with using these products and just continuing to use them. So another thing I use, so I only wash my hair twice a week. During those I will at least one of them, if not both, use some hair oil. So a lot of research, and I found coconut oil is really good, so you can get like a liquid version of coconut oil. So I will link this below. So again, just looking after your roots, so I put that on my roots mainly, so just pour it on and then just really mix it into that, and just make sure your scalp and your hair, the top of your hair is getting it. So it's just looking after that and protecting it. And then I've got a lot of different hair masks, so I'll just show you this one as an example. So this is actually just empty as of last night. But yeah, I've been using this one for months and it really does work. But I feel like a lot of hair masks, most of them will work, because it is just about moisturising and just giving it that extra care that it doesn't normally get. So one I've been using at the minute is the Mark Hill Miraculous Hydrating 2-minute mask. It says 2 minutes. Any hair mask I get, I always put on overnight, like always. And my hairdresser like says to do that as well. She says use like any like really hydrating, nourishing conditioner you can use as a hair mask, and you just apply it dry to your hair. And then I just tie up and what else do I do? Just put a towel over my pillow, just so that the oil and all the grease and stuff doesn't go onto the pillow. Sleep in it and then wash it off the next morning, and you'll notice it's so much more soft. So yeah, just really looking after, so that the hair masks I normally put on more the bottom half of my hair, and the coconut oil I put onto my scalp and just my roots. So that's just looking after just sort of the pamper that I do for them during the week, the 2 times that I wash my hair. When I wash my hair, so once I'm taking off the mask in the shower, I also use this little contraption. So it's just like a scalp hair massager. So you can do it you can put shampoo on and then massage it in. I massage the actual mask and the coconut oil into my hair just to make sure it's really like penetrating into my scalp. But yeah, I just normally keep it in the shower. And then it's really nice. I've noticed my hair feels a lot softer and lighter since using it. So I've been using that for maybe a month now, 6 weeks. Yeah, and I just really like it. It feels like my scalp's a lot cleaner as well. So when I'm putting products on, like the good stuff, like the coconut oil, it's actually like seeping in, and actually like it's taking the product a lot more, which I like. And finally, I've done some Instagram stories on this. So my friend Sam is a hairdresser and he knows I'm on my little hair care journey. So yeah, he sent me this. This is the hair repair. It smells like a fruity body spray. So if you're like me and you put perfume in your hair before you go out, this just does the job for you basically, but also really looks after your hair. So it's a leave-in conditioner. And you can use it on dry hair or wet hair. I normally do it on towel dried hair before I finish drying it with a blow dryer. And I've noticed it is just so soft, so smooth. I've just put it on this morning before I styled, and you can sort of see, just it feels like so nourished, and obviously all of those put together just is really helping my hair. So I had a hair mask on with the coconut oil in my roots last night. I've washed that and just cleansing my scalp with that scalp, whatever you call it, I will link below. Yeah, and then just finish off with your styling. So I use a heat spray as well, just to look after you when you are blow drying and just styling, but I'll also put this in as well. I feel like I talked for so long about my hair, but yeah, that's about it. I am noticing, obviously it's in such a nice condition, and during lockdown I'm trying not to dry my hair as much with a blow dryer and styling it as much. Like I actually went on some Zoom calls with my hair still wet. So yeah, I'm hitting a new level basically with lockdown, but it's definitely helping my hair so much. Just giving it a break that I'll never normally have, just let it grow, and I feel like it is getting thicker as well, which I absolutely love. So yeah, that's it. So I'm hoping that I do start to see even more of a difference and it is going to grow. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, those are the only products at the minute I'm using, and I'm just going to keep taking the tablets. You take one of those a day, twice a week doing the hair mask and the coconut oil, using the scalp massager, shampoo massager thing every time I'm in the shower and washing my hair, using the leave-in conditioner. And also one thing I do, just a little tip, I will make sure I don't really scrub my hair with the towel. I'll do it with the scalp, but when it gets to these and you know there is some split ends there, I just dab with the towel like that instead, and it's just really looking after your hair. And another thing I do when I get out of the shower, I will run my hair under a really cold tap just for as long as I can, and put the cold water just into my hands and put it into there as well. So it basically just closes all the, I think it's the technical term, like pores like you do have on your skin, apparently your hair has them, and just closing them over. So especially if you are using any heat products, you're just really damaging it, because the shower is really hot. You've opened all your pores, so you don't want to put more stuff onto them. You want to close them off like you do with your skin. So after you've cleansed your skin, you're supposed to put cold water on just to close them over so they don't start collecting all the dirt. So yeah, a little tip for you. Don't know if it works, but it feels softer and it adds shine when I do put the cold water on, and it just seals it. So yeah, so hopefully that all makes sense. I will put all of the links below, and if you don't already, I would love it if you could subscribe, and hopefully in about 2 to 3 months I will be doing a follow-up to this just to show you progress, things that I found that didn't work for me, things that did, if I'm trying any new stuff. So yeah, just look out for that, and if you've got any questions, just put it in the comments below. Speak soon.